everybody at home. Welcome to the Hangout. It's a beautiful Monday on a Women's Month, and we're definitely kicking it off right here on the Hangout. Otherwise, Lando, how are you?
Good, can't complain, man. First new month. Nothing is better than that, man. Yeah, welcome to it, man. New week.
New week.
No. How was the show?
The show was beautiful last week. You need to tell the people where you're at.
Hey, let's do that, man. Anyway, guys, welcome to it, man. This is the Hangout. That's the name of the show. It's your first time watching it. I'm going to be on your screen for the next hour from 3:30 until 4:30. Social media handles?
Social media handles, they can definitely get us hold of us on Mpuma Kapa TV, on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And then our WhatsApp line is back up and running. It is 083-690-0530. And keep those questions coming or answering our question of the day today, which is how are you doing? So we're basically checking out on our people and also our viewers. And also we're asking for this week, what are you exactly looking for? So make sure you communicate with us, man.
You asking the viewers that. What are you looking for?
For Rimna this week, man, just making sure that I give people beautiful content and also making sure that the Hangout is the top show right here on MPK.
Okay, this way, guys. But man, when we come back, we'll start with our first interview. Stay tuned. We're coming back after this. Perfect, welcome back to it, man. That's just the Hangout, name of the show. Good morning, I'm Kunjan.
Pila Putiman, right now.
Should we introduce you? Okay, like cousin of Google Bong,
Hands of Valenza, this is Mnika Malam with Theo, Guko Haifani, born and bred Apa, a Kabeja, the Pumake Lugishan, but 4 plus, the chief executive officer at Cassid Delivery.
Short.
Yeah, man, that's me basically.
Is it? Wow, that's lovely. And also, now what I want to know from you is to how do you enter the entrepreneurial space and you deciding banza by businessman, man?
Yeah, ne. So kudla ngothiwa badla ngothini leaders azizalwa aziyenziwa abanye bathi ziyazalwa leaders but uba nento nayo kuwegazini mhlamba I believe kube isikwi genes zakho kanye it's a trend okanye ifamily yakho kwenu isuke laphana ezingumuntu okhulayo ke ndandingumuntu onqenayo ukuthi one day nami ndiyabawula ukuba successful ndibe sebusinessini like ndibe ngulomuntu waziwayo saziwayo osebusinessini umuntu osebusinessini so as bixesha balihamba some point in time I still remember umama waye phalo smile yamacala so ndandine bicycle with the squad so mama bephala after eqhubo phala ndanimncinci back then yabo sisonke Bluetooth so ndandithatha mina ezinhloko ndime ngozideliver ndithatha inhloko ndiyozideliver ndandingayazi ukuthi those were building blocks to klento ndikuyo ngokakasi delivery as I think sometime last year or year before last communicating with my other gent it was what was the motive behind the ukuthi ubini ukasi delivery uyicinga kahle lento no man, it was because of background le ndisuka kuyo so yeah I think lando ke isekazini ndiyayiphila being entrepreneur.
Let's talk about the custody delivery. I see there's these new things, the TikTok going around. I think I saw a video on was it TikTok? I saw a video on TikTok there. I want to ask you about say as TikTok most of people but when they say that it's not safe but let's talk about that. The challenges is facing us like you're taking business for them because you drive around on the TikTok. Let's talk about that, man.
Okay, mandinabisele wena mkhulu wakahle kahle indaba ye TikTok thina we on the last mile delivery space yabona xa sithi last mile delivery space we have elderly people sinabantwana besikolo sinawe nosisi at the end yabo so thina sithatha kula ndawo yokugqibela itaxi zambeka estopini umuntu xa imbeka estopini funeke ngene yazi moselocation engeniwe uzotravelisha distance ende ukuthi ufikelele endlini so thina xa begqityo drotshwa immediately egqityo drotshwa itaxi yibhasi ngujikeleza thina sincede ujikeleza sibafaki ke ngokuphakathi apho bahlala khona sithi door to door delivery so akhonda isixabanisayo no taxi cause siyabaqebezelela bona cause abafaki mosabantu ngaphakathi ezitratweni okanye babalande from ezitratweni babase stopini so thina singelela pha senze ubulula not only that ke wena mkhulu wami nawe sisi itak ezi abantu abadala ndikhulele lokishini ke mna ke so I used to watch xa abantu besiwa eclinic umuntu ogula kakhulu esiwa eclinic uzothatha ufake ikrivini like driving yabo that ayikho mnandi laa nto uyayibona umuntu omdala ofake ikrivini okanye umuntu ogulayo ofake ikrivini so thina siyafonelwa ngoku athi umuntu ama ndinomuntu ogulayo olapha endlini I think siyabancedisa ke nabantu base like ambulance people yabo because siyabathatha thina ngokunokwethu kuthiwa umuntu uyagula simthathe from phana sihambe simse clinic okanye asibe esibhedlele ifuneke ebheke esibhedlele umuntu so yeah silapho thina.
Lovely stuff. And also, now what I want to know is for you and the collaborations with the food franchise. For when now, what did it mean? Because now you're basically getting recognized as the competitors or part of, because I would say that, Okanya, I would compare you to the private transportation that is currently going around that their request down. So for when now, how do you go about that?
I think Sisi, xa une vision uzazi ukuthi ufuna ntoni badla ukuthi xa bethethayo if you wanna go far walk in a group if you wanna go fast walk alone but if your vision yakho it's beyond and inkulu you must share the vision with other people so that they can also contribute kule nto wena unayo babe yinxalenye yayo lento so that zikhona izinto ongazozibona wena apha naphaya and andizokwazi umzekelo masithi ndiqhuba iskuta ndine-sales agents eziofisini I've got finance eziofisini I've got abantu ababhizi marketing as well I've got umhlawumbe nafuneka ndabele mbheka meetings so anzokwazi ukuba ngujack of all trades okanye ndibe ngumoya engcwele ndibe ofisini ndibe lapha ndibe pha so siyayithatha initiative okanye inxaxheba thina sihambe siyokucela umsebenzi kwindawo ngendawo for an example lento buyithetha ba sisenza njani we go to ezi stores local vendors because umsebenzi wethu is to also support i-local vendors yabona mosaba ba trader informal so xa bona bekhula because we go as far as sibakhangela mhlawumbe funding sibone ukuthi how can they modernize business zabo access to market njalo because thina well advanced and we are groups team thina nisebenza into ndedwa I've got people that I'm working with behind mhlawumbe kuyokuvela nexesha elinzi but I'm working with a group of people abazokuthi masine endaweni ethile masinqonqoze kulomnyango ngoku how can we revolutionize into yantoni ye township yabo so we revolutionizing thina the last mile delivery within the township badla ngoxa bethethayo at the moment that's the red ocean mosabantu abaninzi baqubha elwandle nelibomvu eli blue I mean to say so thina sikwelibomvu lwandle esa space asikathethwa ke by the traditional delivery services yabo maybe sometime bazobuya bazokufuna ungenelela kule ndawo but sibala ukuthi xa bengena sibe mhlambe si 10 steps ahead already.
Wow, that's lovely. Beautiful and also to hear the fact that you're not only focusing on growing yourselves, but also making sure that the black community and also the black economy is also benefiting on what you're doing. So, Budwam, before we let you go, socials, where can we get you?
So on Facebook, singo Kasit Delivery, TikTok, Kasit Delivery, as Insta as well is Kasit Delivery.
Yeah. So you would guarantee, but if ever I order something, and also fiki lunyiwe ne? Is that also?
From TV, we just want to say, man, we wish you nothing but the best, man. Over young people like you who are saying this, hey, shout out to you. It's not about where you're coming from, Fred. It's about where you're hitting in life. What's the fair plus? We know that fair plus growing up as the 90s babies wasn't giving. And then now you find him cheetah who's running a business who's polele young and I'm very inspired, man. What a interview on a Monday.
I think the phone only mema as well on next month for September was a food festival so it will be vendors that will be there. Yeah, Kasi food festival. Vendors will be there, so because like entertainment, celebrity chefs, there'll also be celebrities as call your partner, your artists, your local and national artists as well.
Wow.
So we're doing it next month.
Communicate with us.
So busy,
Yeah,
so busy.
definitely.
And also that's like I think if someone who wants to be part of it, can they hit you up on your socials?
Yeah.
Just to go and disclose it with them.
Yeah, because kangela pakla Facebook like as deliver okanye they can take my number bathethe nam directly mhlawumbe ufuna ukuba iphathi yayo event it's 081 inumber 5502490 ngizayiphinda ukugqibela ngo-081 5502490 xa befuna ke ukuba iphathi.
Thank you so much. Well, we're back right onto your screens. And also remember that this is a live show, so your interaction is very important. Please make sure that you communicate with us on all social media platforms. It is at Mpumakapa TV, and also our WhatsApp line, it's 083 690 0530. Uthumele ne voice note ba wonqeni sikhe sikuva. How is your voice sounding? But right about now, we are sitting with a creative individual, someone that I love to say that she is a blossom of creativity, and also she is definitely no strangers to the screens, or okanye, let me say, to the streets of art. And I am talking about Umatepo Kumalo. Let us welcome her onto the Hangout. Hello, Sister Kujan.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. She was like, I'm so nervous.
It is nerve-wracking to literally be on the other side of the camera, because I'm usually behind it. So I'm just like, oh, this is so daunting.
But yeah. So can you please tell our viewers at home as to who is Matepo and what is it that you do actually?
Okay, Matepo is an all-rounded creative, if I may say, because I do visual arts. So I am a trained visual artist. I do photography, doing photo essays specifically. And I also do documentary filmmaking. And I'm also a facilitator. Like, that's my day-to-day job. I hail. I remember, sorry to diverge.
It's fine, it's fine.
Someone was going crazy about the essay entries on TikTok. Like, everyone is hailing from somewhere. So yeah, crazy. I'm from KZN. I was born in
Makes sense, Kumalo.
In KZN, and I grew up in Joburg. I did my schooling in Joburg. And I moved here in 2017, and I've been here ever since.
Ever since. Lovely. So I want us to talk about you being a young kid from KZN, and I'm sure that's when the arts started to ingest itself into you. So how did you realize, Okanye, what was the first creation that you've done? And then you're like, actually, I want to focus more into art.
Well, for me, right, like, on a visual diary. I was always drawing as a kid, but I never thought it was something that I would actually pursue until I think it was 2009. And then my younger sister was in grade 7, and she was going to go to the National School of the Arts. And literally at home, they were like, you draw, go as well. And I'm just like, I want to become an economist. But then literally my family pushed me into the arts. And
two different worlds.
Right? They pushed me into the arts, and oh my gosh, that has been such a blessing in my life, because I honestly can't imagine myself doing anything else. I flourish in the creative world. The creative world is basically a place of sanctuary for me, and everything that I do, even outside of being in the literal creative space, just boils back to the core of creativity. So I guess I'm very lucky to have lived a life like that.
That's beautiful. And so, also, what I want to know, and I'm sure also the viewers want to know. So when you are in your element, and when you are creating, taking pictures, or trying to frame scenes, and also trying to frame whatever that is given to you to basically film, what motivates, Okanye, what element do you bring into it that's going to say that is Matepo's signature?
I feel that at the very heart of my storytelling, or at the very heart of my creativity, is people and just the everydayness of things. You know, there's so much beauty in the mundane. And I think people try so hard to look for extraordinary stories out there, but in our everyday existence, because also, like, with capturing images, I'm very invested in just the everyday and the going-ons of Black existence, man. And I don't think there's anything so extraordinary that, or rather so out of the ordinary, rather, that inspires my storytelling. I think stories are in where we live. Stories are in how we commute to get to work. Stories are in how we interact with each other. And I'd say that I've been very fortunate to have ended up staying in a place like New Brighton that is rich in culture, that is rich in history, that has contributed so much to the creative signature of South Africa. And just to know that you have such stories at your fingertips. Like, I literally live on the same road as the late George Pemba, you know, someone whom I first encountered in textbooks, in art history, you know. So for me, it's just really in the everydayness of everything.
Yeah, lovely stuff. And also, let us talk about the transition, okanye the moving, because you came from two big cities that I would personally say that they are more feeding to the arts. So I want to hear your perspective as someone who's not from this side. How has the Eastern Cape, or let's say Gqeberha, has accepted you as an artist and also your creativity?
Ooh, that's actually a very like deep story. Because when I came here, I was at the brink of, I was knee deep in depression. I was at like my most depressed. And I remember this one time I went to the beach, right? And those that know me know that I love the ocean. So I went to the beach, and I remember floating on my back, right? Literally feeling the heat of the sun on my body. And I felt carried, and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so effortless, you know? And I later realized that, or learned rather, that the ocean, the water of the ocean has microorganisms, so it's not as hollow as like swimming pool water. So there's phytoplankton, I think. Oh my God, the conservationists are going to get me for this one.
Yeah.
But there's plankton in the water and all the other microorganisms that exist in the ecosystems. And it literally carries you. So you've got all these little particles carrying you afloat. And that's why it is, to a certain degree, a bit more effortless to swim, or rather requires less effort to swim in the ocean than on the pool. So I think that was the first thing where I was like, okay, fine. I've found my happy place. And I have not left ever since. And I think how things have really unpanned, or rather, the trajectory of things that have happened from then. It's just always been like received with a warm, like welcoming, I guess.
Yeah.
Because from then also, it sparked an interest. Well, an interest that I'd always had, but then it really catapulted my interest in conservation filmmaking.
Yeah.
And one of my wildest dreams is to teach women suffering from depression how to swim in open water.
Yeah, lovely stuff. And also, because of you mentioned earlier on that you're also facilitating at Masifunde. So how can people get hold of Okanye? How can people get to be part of the program that you're under? And also your social media details before we close off the segment.
Okay. With joining Masi, well, there's an entire process where kids get enrolled into the program. I think kids get involved from ages 9 all the way up to 17. But there is an application process at the beginning of every year for those that wish to enroll their kids. And my handles are on TikTok, Twitter. I think TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm Tepi_art. And on Facebook, I'm Matepo Komal.
Thank you so much for coming onto the show. You're such a very lovely lady.
Thank
but
you.
Right about now, we definitely have to close it off. But Mnana Safina Stet.
I'd like to welcome back to Channel 260, Channel of Choice. The name of the show, this is the Hangout, man. If you just joined us on the perfect time, man. We have a superstar now, bro, too. A sleazy. Brother, what you say? You good?
I'm good, how are you?
I can't complain, man. Please introduce yourself to our viewers, man.
Sure, man. Thank you for having me, first of all.
Thanks for that, man.
Molweni viewers. I go by the name of Sleaze. born and bred in Joburg, but family am Gyalaba, Komaxaki, representing 041, of course. I'm a musician, model, and entrepreneur also.
Shout out to him, man. Sleazy,
Yes, sir.
Sleazy. Yusuf from Joburg decided to come back to GQ to make things happen. Knowing very well about the music industry when it comes to the city, it's not giving compared to what Joburg is giving. What was the transition? Was it that thing about, you know what, I want to go back home and push what I have at home?
Yeah, man, it's really hard, especially this side, because, you know, there's not much opportunities. And also because I'm used to the quick life in Joburg and also the career, you know. But I thought that I could do whatever I was doing in Joburg, I could do it here, and also there are the resources this side. So it's not really that hard for me, but yeah, it is challenging.
Let's talk about you, man, deciding, like, there's a lot of genres of music, piano, house, everything. You deciding, about, you know what, I want rap, man. Who's that, like, one person who gave you the ball to, like, say, whatever I do in life, man, rap is good for me?
Well, I think I've always loved hip-hop music, you know, and at that time, there was no piano when I was growing up. I started rapping in, like, 2016. So, you know, I was listening to your Drakes, Lil Wayne's. So I think the influence came from those artists, your AKAs, Ricky Ricks. It was never all about the house music for me. Yeah.
You can literally tell this rapper is a rapper M2K when he said that, oh, Drake, Lil Wayne. I could tell. I thought you were going to talk about the OGs because I listen to hip-hop, man, a lot. Let's talk about, man, I know that there's no thing we used to call a cypher. I still remember cypher.
Cyphers,
You being an artist in the Nelson Mandela and then not getting that, man. Like, Banjango.
Not getting a cyphers.
Because I feel like most of the artists we discover from those cypher, whereas you make connection with who's part of the movement, who's doing that.
Oh, well, I'm not a battle rapper, you know, I'm always into events. I'm a musician type, you know, but I do attend ciphers and all that. But if I were to be in a cipher, I mean, I feel like I'd kill it, you know. So, yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do now? Put him on the spot before I let him go. Because he said he loves to do his things. To state on something, but he just mentioned something that you're an artist that loves events, and also you mentioned something that you're an entrepreneur. I want to ask, this kind of events, is that your events that you're running, and then, or is it bookings or something?
Well, I had an event in May, Chile Youth Fest. So I own a company which is Chile Entertainment. So yeah, we do artist management, marketing, PR, and then we also do events management. So we collaborate with other events here in Edutainment. So I had a Chile Youth Fest in May, and the turnout was kind of good.
You said it's Chile
Youth Fest. It's a youth festival.
Let's talk about that, man. What was happening there? Because we were not there.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't invite us?
I know it was something that I did with the university, Matibas Radio, and also Klebs Fontaine and my company. So we had local artists, you know, your DJs, your Luniques, your Dunj, people like that, and also
big names of the city.
Yeah, we had it at the gallery. You know, it was for the youth only. So yeah.
We're pushing the culture.
Yes, sir.
I also want to find out, man, like, there are moments where you look, you're like, I outdid myself. This collab was the best thing I ever did for myself. What's that one moment you look up and you're like, you know what? This was the moment.
I think my acting gig on Tabecha the Empire, I think that was one of my biggest highlights thus far. Yeah, and also performing at Table Wheeling, I think also that one.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So basically, brother, like we know that Ricky, aka rappers we used to look up to, like I wanna be like Ricky, I wanna be like aka, I wanna be like Flabber, I wanna be like Casper. Who's that rapper in South Africa or outside who you look up? You're like, well, I'm fit, but I wanna be like you.
I feel like I connect more with Strava. Yeah, I love his music. I love his come up. And, you know, also because I'm in that line of music also, I think Strava is the only person who inspires me here.
So basically you're on the out. Let's leave that for another day. Because I'm trying to think about this boy, but his name just flashed, man. And also, man, I know that you came here to us, so you're like, okay, you know what? You guys invited me, let me show up. What's one thing we can wait for this year, man? Since you also do events, you also...
I'm working on an event on the 7th of December. Probably it's going to be at the gallery. And then also I'm dropping the Tyler music video alongside the Good Crazy, and then also a project with my friend in Joburg.
You
So,
said
yeah,
you're dropping a music video for?
our single Tyler, titled Tyler. Yeah.
What's the motive behind that song?
Well, it's I don't know what they call that genre, but it's this new genre, you know, it gets you on your feet. It's very exciting. Yeah, so it's a new song that we released on the 26th of July. So you're going to be dropping a music video for that one.
Yes. I also see that, man, how you guys are organized, because you just mentioned that you guys have an event that's coming on the 7th of December, and we're already in August now.
August, yeah.
Like, I think it's 3 months away.
Yeah.
To talk about that, like, what exactly, like, our people can look for in there?
Yeah,
What's happening?
I can't really say much on that one because we're still working on it, but it's going to be something like Chile Youth Fest. Of course, it's going to be for the youth, but this time we're bringing a headliner, you know, one of the big artists. It's going to be on the 7th of December, though.
Sure.
That's all I can say for now. Yeah.
You're just giving them the hints.
Yeah.
And also, like, your music career, what can we wait for? Just
Dropping 2 mixtapes, one GQ to M Chondolo, and then we're going to drop a joint EP with the guys, Good Crazy. So yeah, that's that for now.
the one I'm trying to, when's it going to know that?
GQ to M Chondolo is the title of the mixtape that I'm dropping in August. I think I'm going to drop it this month, yeah. It's a joint mixtape.
And also you adapting, man, coming all the way from Joburg to PE, man.
Yeah.
How's being about Masapa showing you love? Because they say it's friendly city. They become friendly to their people.
Yeah.
And then when you new artists, they're like, Skwazo, and then,
Yeah.
How's the love there?
I mean, I think people do like me this side because I'm always here, you know, I've always been performing. Even when I was in Joburg, I'd come here every weekend or in Dondoni, you know, get holidays. So I've always had friends and Abandaban supporter and people that I work with. Because I'm not that guy or Kosha,
Sure.
you know, I'm his feel, yeah. So I always collaborate with them. I think that's why, you know, the feelings are, you know, mutual also.
Shout out, man. If I want to get your music, I want to follow you, but say, what are your movement? Where can I get you?
Sleaze_SA on all social media platforms. Sleaze on Spotify, Apple Music, all streaming platforms. It's just Sleaze. Yeah.
Shout out to you, man. I
Yes,
thought
sir.
I had enough time to put you on the spot, give me like few bars,
Next time.
But okay, we are going to hit you up on our social media platform. Our WhatsApp, it's 0836900530. That's us on WhatsApp. And also Facebook, Mpumakapa TV, you hang with us. If you're not hanging, before I let you go, anything you want to say, Buddha?
Check us out. Tyler music videos dropping soon with the Good Crazy new music out.
Can't wait to listen to his music, man.
Yes,
I think God himself one of a fan. I will call myself a fan. Nah, a supporter. Which one do you prefer, a fan or supporter?
Family.
Family. Like that. I didn't like that. Shout out to you, man.
Well.
Hey, man, I just want to say from the Mumakapa family, man, we wish you nothing but the best, man. And hopefully, because 7th December, we're going to be part of that event.
Definitely.
Capture that. And also, guys, do support, man. Support our I can't say upcoming artists, man, because they beat in the game. Support our local artists. Is it local?
Yeah, local.
Keep it local now?
Yeah, local for now.
To again, local is lekker, and you all know that, man. Mafethu, welcome back to channel 260. Hey, man, the name of the show, it's the Hangout. Mafethu, yeah, it's Monday namhlanje. We have to give you what's the best for wena kule veki. If we're not giving you what's best, asusibene veki man manzoporeka. But okay, now I have the coolest rapper from the hood. Hey, Mafethu, I will let them introduce themselves, man. Grootman Zamlinjan. Siyapila. Shy for you moment to shine, man. Can't be doing this to us, man. I'll start with you, Grootman. Onchazele ba igama lakho ngubani wena ungowaphi?
Okay, igama lami ndingu-Odwa. My stage name is Draco. Ndisuka mna ePort Elizabeth eGqeberha. Ndihlala eSummerstrand, Humud. Ndisuka kodwa eKing Williamstown. Yeah.
Grootman, so time.
Ngingayibulela. Stage name Ty. The Good Crazy, as we said. And Hlale Port Elizabeth. We brothers, basically.
Oh,
Yeah.
So basically it was that thing like then we decided to start rapping.
Yeah.
Let's talk
7
about that,
years
man.
in.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Actually, my big brother, we have a big brother. He was making music.
Sure.
And then Tina Sabona and we were like, yo, this is kind of cool. I want to do that. You know, so I started doing that. I was actually a singer first. and then he started making music as well. So we
Even
just,
like basically.
So
And I
basically
saw
the-
him and I was like,
Yeah,
let me
that's
try
cool.
it. Yeah.
This is cool. Let's talk about you, man, being a singer and deciding, you know what, I want to be a rapper. Like changing that, man.
it was really not really a change, more than just a addition of skill, because I already liked listening to rap music.
Sure.
I'm a singer, so I was like, why not do both? You know,
Sure,
so
get you-
sometimes I do both. Sometimes I do one or the other. Sometimes I do the same thing
Sure.
all at once. You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
shout out.
And
What-
like Sikule, like as twins, right?
Uh-huh.
So everything that he does, I
So
was like,
we
let me.
copa
No,
basically.
it's like let's go pan.
Okay,
Nah.
I get you.
Yeah,
I get
like
you.
I saw him and I was like, let me just try,
And do
like
it.
because I didn't know how to sing at
Sure.
first, and then I kept on singing and then I said, yeah,
No, shout out.
worked all, and then
Life happened, and then you guys
It
find yourself on
happened,
TV
you know?
today.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm very curious. Is it curious? Or kind of interested? I think I'm very interested to know your story, man. Okay, there was that thing, man. We started doing this, and we decided, okay, you know what? We're going fully in here, man. Yeah, bro. Also know that you guys have a feature that's coming with Sleazy. Also that you guys went decided, okay, you know what? Let's drop our first song now. What was that time?
It was really just like we were already doing this for so long, because we started making music like for 5 years before we even started dropping a song.
Sure.
Because we really wanted to make sure that when we put something out there, we make sure that it's something that people would want to listen to. Because at the end of the day, music is a digital footprint. It's gonna be there for the rest of your life if you drop it. So we just wanted to make sure that it was something that was listenable, something that's good. We worked on our craft, and here we are.
Want to add on
But at
something?
the same time, like you don't want to like not drop anything, because at the end of the day, it's like music. At the end of the day, yabo. So you have to drop it. You have to start somewhere. You don't have to overcomplicate everything. You know. So-
Yes, also, man, like, I want to you guys been doing music for the past 5 years. And then you're like, okay, you know what, let's wait for the perfect time. Yeah, bro? The perfect time, is it now or Seliambian?
We started dropping music formally last year.
Sure.
Under the moniker of The Good Crazy, because we were still looking for a name. We went through 5 different names before we finally
Get this
came
one.
to this one. Yeah. So we wanted to make sure that we found that first, and then we can build an image. So that's why we took so long to start doing it.
To also state on something, man, you just mentioned that, and then you actually managed to find the name. Last time, because they asked about Parliament come, and then you end up going with that one.
It's
That's
basically like us, our personality. Like a lot of people say we're crazy, right? And then we took that, and then it's a good type of crazy, not like Ibone. So we like, it makes sense. Let's like name us our personality, like it just makes sense.
Shout out, man. Let's talk about the projects you guys are working on. What's happening?
Tyler.
Tyler, the song is actually out now. It's a Jersey drill type song. You think Kelani, that type of song. We're dropping it with Sleaze. We're working on the music video though. The music video is coming out very soon.
Very soon.
Be on the lookout for that.
Shout out to you, man. And also, guys, there's an upcoming event that's happening apparently in December the 7th. You guys are part of the lineup?
I can't say much right now, but
Still on the work.
yeah, it's still in the works. Still in the works.
No, man, because I want my people to go there and say that, yeah, as you know, I want to show and I want to see them in person, yeah, bro? Because also that, man. And I also want to ask you, man, are you guys planning to drop an EP or what's up?
We've
Yeah,
been
an
talking
EP.
about that, yeah.
Yeah, EP is coming soon, really. We just wanted to drop Tyler. We're focusing on pushing Tyler right now, and then we're dropping an EP really soon.
Let's talk about this thing of PE artists, man. Yeah, well, I tend to have a lot of problems, in the sense that work.
Yeah.
Well, I have to be your friend so that I can work with you.
Yeah.
But if I'm not your friend, I can't just go to you and say, except for Tom Simmons and now. Yeah, well, let's talk about the collab, like on your EP. The collab on Balepai.
Epai, there's really a lot of artists here in Epai that are really good. So it's really just about who we sidibana nabani thina and ngubani esimjongayo sithi okay istyle sakhe siyafita kule nto sizama uyenza, then we'll go from there.
Because boy kumule, there's a lot of amapiano. We overshadow thina abantu benansi kule nto siyenzayo. So like it's hard to find umntu or you know in the same yeah.
Shout out,
So it's like that.
Didn't see it that way, yes? Or you just give me other thing. So now you literally saying that I look for umdu or
in the same, yeah, because that's from Soli.
Yeah. Also, it's not Lanama Sespitilana.
Yeah, it's no.
Oh, get you. Let's talk about Kongo Mfetu, Kukundo. We approaching summer. Besides the corner, and you're just gonna push this one to make sure it's giving the banger for summer.
We want to make sure that this is the song because this is really a good song and we believe in it.
So can't wait for that. I kind of like that when they say they believe in that. Any performance soon or still in the law?
Still in the works right now, but you can expect something real soon. You can expect something.
Before I let you go, guys, on socials, where can I get you?
It's the Good Crazy Zero on everything, on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
On TikTok, do you guys do those TikTok challenges?
Of course, hello.
I swear, especially when you get what numbers and also viewers, you do that. Also want to ask, man, our question for the week is, what are you looking for this week? Like, what's that one thing you're looking for this week? I'll start with you, bro.
Consistency. What I'm looking for this week is consistency. You keep on being productive. Yeah, that's the one thing I'm looking for.
I'm
looking for like new music. I want to release music each and every because it's my like passion. You know, I really like making music. So, yeah, man.
Shout out to you, man. We really looking forward to Uti Umchita Traco. Consistency is everything, bro. If you have consistency and you tell yourself, like, say, well, this is what I want to do and I want to push. And not to see you know, the motivation on a Monday. I'm not a motivational speaker, but I'm just giving you the buzz day and there. I'm from the Boomakapa family, man, the Hangout family. We just want to say, we wish you nothing but the best, man. Whatever you guys do, always feel free. This is home. Always feel free to hit us up. And they say, man, so we will literally really appreciate it to also plug in what you guys are doing.
Well, back on your screens like well, right about now we are literally at the last part of the show. So, well, for Rimna, I'm good. This week I'm good. I managed to sort out my issues. Last week was bad, but survived. Yeah, this week I am just trying to be optimistic and also positive about everything else. Yeah, and you?
Good. Like a baby. It's a new month, man. New week. Looking forward to it. It's been a horror past 2 weeks. And also the week calling in the bazaar, but you know let's just look forward. It's been a bando. Look the positive side of life. Basically that's, man.
Yeah, definitely there's nothing we can do but just try to be positive about life going forward, because in Nike, and it just needs us to be fit. To be fit.
Oh yeah, what I'm looking for this week, I'm buying myself a new couch, guys. Yeah.
I love it.
That makes me happy. That's the only thing that makes me happy.
And also, who do we have on the socials right about now? We have Yolanda. It says that Yolanda, why not to color off at a bad note? Says that I'm not looking forward to anything but the hashtag. That's a good one.
That's
a good one.
That's what the one
That's a good one. And also we have Umambara. Umambara says that it's going to be a good one with Umatepo Kumalo, and it was definitely a good one. So I hope that you enjoyed that interview.
Pineapple cherry. It's sleazy. Sleazy in the building. At Boomakapa TV, channel T60. Why would you call yourself Pineapple Cherry? I'm not saying anything.
Hey, people are there. People are there.
And then Omnia Utu, and I can't wait to see the Good Crazy guys. Hey, you guys have following, yeah?
Yeah.
Shout out to them, man. Who's next?
And then next, what is happening right now? So we basically introducing new elements on the show. We have other features that we're bringing in. So right about now, today, we are doing sports update.
I love that, like, you guys are doing support update, whereas it's a Premier League month where we're going to talk sport. Yes.
But it's also Olympics.
Okay, let me talk about Olympics. Olympics. Everything is happening. What's interesting about Olympics, because I saw last night one of our people in South Africa, they took a gold medal.
Yeah, so what's happening is that they have been winning. We have amazing athletics representing us in world stages. So for instance, we do have Prudence Sokhodise, and she is has finally scored herself a second place in the 800 millimeters semifinals. So that is a big, it's a big one. And then Smith Gainage has secured herself a spot as well for the final women 200 meters. And also, she, because of she's been doing this, she has announced a retirement. So she was like, you know what, I'm going to close this off on a high note.
Shout out to her, man.
Shout out to
her.
I
hope Bafana will learn something from our athletics as a whole.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we're a great country when it comes to sports. Like, we very, I'm not going to lie. But we just have that one thing. It's so, guys, South Africa, guys. I even stopped watching the soccer a lot because, you
get demotivated.
I
think I need to start following esports as well. And also, when someone has been doing good, I believe that it is very good and also ethical to celebrate them. That's the word, to celebrate them. So we're definitely giving a shout out to Akani Simbani. He only lost by 0.1 second.
Yo, but like what you doing? It passes like Cooper's Kabivasa, La Toya, Kela, guys. That's the only way we see us in a call.
Yeah. And also, lastly, we have Victor Hogan, and he's representing us. Could discuss yeah.
I always saw that, like, I can see Mzindo security.
Yeah.
I still remember Home Affairs for you guys in like.
Yes.
That's where I saw it.
So, he's also representing us well there, and also he's winning gold medals. So at least in artist medal yeah.
Guys, as you know, that's one thing I want to do. Choba Melan, I'm going to leave you with something. I'm going to take up on my team. I'm a Manchester United supporter. I'm going to talk about my signings. I don't think you know soccer.
I'm not really.
We got good signings, but our pre-season was not giving, because I saw that we were playing against Liverpool. We got beaten 3-0, and we also played against Arsenal. It was like 2-1. Like, this is the problem. Like, I just want to know, like, if you watch it and you're a supporter of Manchester United, just tell us, man. And guys, I think this is going to be a United supporter show. Never mind. It's a pre-season. We're just giving people, because one thing I can tell you, Kobe Mainu wasn't there. Our big players, Ganacho, all those nice young kids were not there. But hey, man, it's a story for another day. But hey, Wednesday, we're going to talk sports. On this segment, I think I'm going to love the segment, the sports segment, to update you with that. Hey, man. Social media-wise, before we let them know?
Social media, well, people can get hold of me. It is at _. And yes, all of them. All of them, basically. And I've been noticing a couple of you people saying, hi, Z, and hi, guys. Hi, guys.
On social, that's me on Facebook, Instagram, Instagram, guys. And then I also have Facebook and say on TikTok. I'm just TikTok. Luan on TikTok. And then, yeah, man, that's basically that I have. And guys, thank you very much for watching the show on the Monday. You guys mean the world to us. Want to say something before we let them go?
Well, I just want to say thank you for the support that they have shown to us and also given to us. And yeah, man, from here, going straight up, aiming for higher heights.
Second month here to see live.
Anyway.
Hey guys, thank you for watching. We will see you Wednesday, same time, same place. Yeah, so this is the Hangout. If you're not hanging with us, Bye guys. Bye.